Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to guide you through one of the most versatile tools in Google Sheets, the offset function. If you've ever found yourself endlessly dragging formulas or needing a way to grab data dynamically without hard-coding cell references, Offset is about to become your new best friend. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how Offset works and how you can use it to create smarter, more adaptable spreadsheets for almost any project. Let's dive right in using a sample table with fruit sales data. Imagine you have a sheet laid out like this with products like apple, banana, orange, mango, and pineapple, and columns tracking their sales from January through March. Just picture this setup for a moment because we'll be referring to it as we go. First up, let's explore the basics of offset with a simple example. Go to cell C10 and enter this formula, equals offset B221. Here, what's happening? Offset always starts with a reference cell, and in this case, that's B2, which is the sales Jan data for Apple. The next part, the 2, tells offset to move down 2 rows from B2, so we land on row 4, which matches up with orange. Next, the 1 means we move 1 column to the right. So starting from column B over to column C sales Feb, and then finally over to column D sales Mar. Your final stop is D4, the sales Mar number for orange, which is 130. You'll notice the result returned by this formula in C10 is 130. Just to make this clear, think of offset like giving step-by-step directions from one cell. Go down this many blocks, then turn right by this many streets. Wherever you land, that's the value offset grabs for you. This is especially handy when your data grows or changes and you want your formulas to keep up automatically. Now let's see how offset can help you work with ranges, not just single cells. In cell C11, enter equals sum offset B20051. This might look more complicated, but let's break it down. We're still starting at B2, but this time we don't move at all 0 rows down, 0 columns right. The difference here is that offset isn't pointing to just one cell. Instead, the last 2 numbers tell it to grab a block of cells, 5 rows tall and 1 column wide. So from B2, it's pulling in B2 down through B6. That's all your sales Jan numbers from apple to pineapple. The sum around the offset is just adding them up, giving you the total January sales, which is 445. If you ever want to quickly tally a whole column or a subset that might change sizes, this combo is a lifesaver. Now here, where offset really shines, making ranges dynamic based on user input. Let's make it interactive. Say you want to sum only a certain number of sales and you'd like to control that from a separate cell. In E1, enter the number of rows you want to include, let's say 3 for now. Then in C12, use the formula equals sum offset B200 E11. What happens here is offset looks at E1 to decide how many rows to include in your sum. Change E1 from 3 to 5, and boom, the total instantly adjusts to match the new range. This is incredibly useful for reporting, rolling periods, or anytime your data shifts and you need your formulas to keep up automatically. Don't worry if it takes a moment to set up or if you play with a few numbers until you get the hang of it. That's all part of learning. And that's the power of the offset function in Google Sheets. With what you've learned today, you can grab any value or range in your sheet, no matter where it moves. Whether you're building dashboards, reports, or just making your everyday spreadsheets more flexible, Offset gives you the edge. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want to see more spreadsheet magic. And don't forget to subscribe for plenty more Google Sheets tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.